Hi, and welcome to another episode in our series exploring advancing innovation through collaboration between startups and corporates across Africa. I am delighted to have with me today the Chief Innovation Officer for Standard Bank Group, Adrian Vermooten. Hi, Adrian.
Hi, Charles. Hi. Good day, and thanks for having me. Good to be here.
Absolute pleasure. It's an exciting time to talk to you. Recently, Standard Bank announced a huge partnership with Salesforce that's looking to transform the entire bank into a platform business. And I'm really optimistic that a lot of the people watching this are going to be curious to understand what that means for startups. I know it's always a journey, and it's never a straight line. And so I'd love to hear your experiences in the bank of how you're working with startups and kind of some of the successes and challenges you've experienced along the way.
So I think it's a steep learning curve. Let's just put it out there. And it's a steep learning curve both for the bank and for the startup. Because I think that on day one, you're actually trying to merge two entities that are going at different speeds. So you've got one person that's walking slowly and purposefully, and you've got another person that's sprinting, and now you're trying to hold hands. And it's really a steep learning curve, I think, for both. So I think it's taken us some time to get better ourselves as how do we not make the startup look and behave like a bank? And how do we look at some of our very well-established processes and guardrails and allow us to be maybe as fast and as agile as the startup? So I do think that it takes a bit of work from both. If you ask me, I think we're much better than we were 2 or 3 years ago. And probably the test would be to talk to some of our startup or fintech partners and get them to give a view. I think as soon as one can put wins in the bag, then you start to showcase that you can do it. So things like SnapScan, and you have a look at SnapScan and you see this, and this thing's quite pervasive. Well, there was a startup partnership with Standard Bank. And so I think we're getting there. And, we are now probably working between fintechs and startups. We probably have more than 30 partnerships at the moment. And hopefully creating value for everyone, both the bank and the startup, and most importantly, the customer.